Welcome to Fashion Show Reaction with Facial Recognition, where we react to fashion show videos, but with a twist. We apply facial recognition technology so that we can identify the models.
For our third episode covering Haute Couture for the fall and winter 2025-26 season, we are going to react to Elie Saab's collection.
Are you ready? Here we go. Would you agree that Elie Saab is one of, if not our favorite designer?
I would. Especially after his blockbuster Alpenglow ready-to-wear collection for fall and winter 2025-26.
Well, after that collection, this couture collection is a bit of a letdown, and Stella's legs almost overcome the bad fit of her top. But we still managed to find 4 honorable mentions in both a his and hers best look of the show.
I like how you want to go with a his best and a hers best when you do not like my pick for best look of the show.
And that is totally true with this show in particular. What Tanya gives us here was almost an honorable mention. We have some new models we have not seen before on this channel, and Tanya is one of them. Let's see where Elie takes us.
I know floral patterns are kind of old ladyish, but given how sparse the pattern is makes it feel modern. Then standing out from the overall golden tones of this show, this next look in black really brings the floral pattern into the future.
We have 1 unidentified models in this video, but we also had to help the computer a couple of times. One thing we have always liked about Elie Saab shows, and something we have attributed to Corrine Reutfeld, who is listed as stylist and fashion editor, is that the order in which the models come out is often grouped by color.
But here they have mixed it up more than usual, perhaps because too many gold tones in a row, either with or without flowers, would drive us nuts.
Okay, here we go. A nice, solid couture gown with a lot of handwork on fabric.
But then we jump right to a prom dress.
For a very rich teen, but yes. I like this, but if I say so, I'm going against our stated position of not liking feathers.
Yes, keep quiet on that, as we are not abandoning our position on feathers. Faux fur stoles, on the other hand, are just fine, and although a bit blatant, fit just fine in a winter couture collection.
With black sleeves that contrast to the gold gown, here's my pick for best look of the show. I could see a rich matron liking this look presented by Eva, as it has a kind of roaring 20s feel, but is not flapperish.
More classy party girl at a ball than flapper at a speakeasy. Then we slide right into our first honorable mention,
Which looks a lot like a look worn by Isabel earlier that we complimented as very couture.
But we like this version as it has shoulder straps which give it a much more demure feel. But then we take another trip to the prom.
And look close, and you can see someone dripped some liquid on the front of the skirt. Some sloppy work backstage.
We like this next look a lot, but what are you supposed to do with those sleeves in real life?
Honey, people who can afford these clothes do not live in the real world, and unfortunately, that was our 1 unknown model of the show. These next couple of looks remind me to complain that these poor models always have to put up with Ellie's team leaving the hems of the dresses too long.
It is as if casting director Rosie Vogel told the team all the models are going to be 6 feet tall, then they showed up and were 5'10".
Speaking of looking tall, this is a nice look with Alex presenting one heck of an elongated form.
And the gold just keeps coming and coming.
Well, here we go from yellow gold to rose gold. Do you think Elie was thinking about watches when he drew this collection?
He certainly doesn't care as much about black this time as he did with all the great black looks his couture collection a year ago.
So maybe so then, and no green or red looks this year. either, but of course as soon as we say that here comes a black look.
And doesn't it look nice?
It does look good, but let's add some flowers onto the black for our second honorable mention.
You will see the models are starting to loop around in second looks. If you are enjoying applying facial recognition technology to a fashion show, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. They are hard to see here, but note these trousers as they will be back later. But first we have a flock of feathers, but this time in black.
It takes a second to realize these are feathers, so I like this better. But then we leave this little black section and revisit our prom theme.
And whether you like it or not, honey, here comes my best look of the show pick.
It is a bit busy for me, but if you want a lot for your couture money, there you go. Remember my better half said to remember the knickers? Here they are in an easier to see color for our third honorable mention. So easy to see that you can tell this is a kind of gown neckline trouser jumpsuit hybrid. This might have been close to my pick for best look of the show.
Tanya is putting on a masterclass here on how to walk in a pencil-shaped mermaid skirt that is too long.
She's showing off some skills here for sure. Okay, picture this. You and your rich bestie are mingling at the charity ball when someone walks in a leopard print ensemble, and when your friend makes a crack about her lack of taste, you mention that is a $15,000 Elie Saab couture dress. But then we get a real treat for our fourth and final honorable mention, as we have not seen Vika for a while.
This neckline is very classy, and thankfully this is more of a blush color than the bold gold from earlier in the show, which we dive right back into. Let's let the computer do some work.
This collection keeps up with Ellie's playing with transparency and keeping all the straight men guessing if you have anything on underneath these looks.
Maybe not all the straight guys are as bad as you, sugar.
Touché. Along that theme, I like this look with all the coverage up top, but the next couple of looks definitely push the transparency angle.
As we get closer to the end of the show, Elie is really cranking up the gold factor.
Look, the dress has a belly button. Time for Princess Larissa to attend the royal ball.
Jokes aside, that is some amazingly couture-ish fabric right there.
Remember we spoke earlier about Tanya putting on a masterclass in walking in a pencilish mermaid skirt? Well, I think Isabel should take that class.
Maybe she got stuck with clunkier shoes.
Single word model names are definitely trending in 2025.
Maybe they don't want people like us identifying them.
One word handles are allowed on Instagram, so it's not like they are hiding.
But no last name does make it harder to dox them. At least a little bit.
Isabelle cannot blame too long of a skirt for this wobble walk.
Did the champagne pop a little early on this show? And of course, as usual, this couture show ends with a wedding dress. But then we do not have a regular parade. And even though he is in the training data, for some reason the computer never manages to identify Elie. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed applying facial recognition software to a fashion show. Bye now.
See you next episode.